Alright, if you've been following along on the channel, you've noticed that I've built a crane out of a kit from Holland Computers. This is the original board that was in it. Just checking it out to see what went wrong or what's going on with it. And you can see right here, there's some burnt up spot, which you can track this all the way back. And if we flip the board over, we can see the damage here. This was some work they had done prior, but this trace here, get a little closer, completely burnt up all the way through there. And if you track it back, it comes to here, and then you can follow that down, and it's this pin right here, which if we flip it over, will show 12 volts. Let's do it this way. It was in the game this way, okay. So it was, which connector was it? Is it here? Yeah, okay. So yeah, you see the burnt spot comes in here, comes over to this 12 volts. So the 12 volts ended up frying everything, and it doesn't look like any components really went out, but I won't know unless I test them. So I guess what I can do is try to recreate this trace here, maybe do a jumper wire or something. I don't know if it's going to be worth it. Let's see if I can get it in focus here. There we go. It's really charred. And there's some of the work that they did prior. And they don't work on these boards anymore. They don't do a trade-in or anything like some of the places do. The board is $600 to $700. I can't remember which. Let me get this focused again. So if I can't, I mean, it's possible that, let's see, where'd that charred spot? Okay, so it's right here. It's possible that this little guy is bad, which I don't even know what that thing is. So if I can't, if redoing that trace doesn't fix it, at least there's, you know, these chips and stuff that I can pull off for the other board, you know, all these components that I can steal off of it and try to keep the other board going as long as possible. But I really think it's just easier to just build the kits out, and if they seem to be working okay. Hang on, I'll pull it over the gantry. Okay, so I have this too. It's the whole piece that goes on the top because the new one came with one. This claw is a lot bigger though than the one that's in it, and I think there's a solenoid that protects or that grabs that. It might be in here. Not sure offhand. Yeah, I think it is in there. Let's see this here. If you've never seen one of these, I'll kind of go over this stuff on it. It got dark in here all of a sudden. What's going on with that? Give me some more light. I don't know why all of a sudden it got dark in here. There we go. Okay. So you'll have, these are switches, your front and back, and then there's gonna be, there's I think one over here on the side. There's another one for side to side. This is your up and down. If you're gonna have to restring one of these, let's see here. So you can see it, the string comes from here, goes underneath here. This that will move normally. You can't really do it. So it goes underneath here, around this guy, up and around this, and then down in here. And when it comes up, that hits this switch here, and that stops it. Also, I think that is that the down switch? I don't know. I shouldn't be trying to tell you what it's doing without looking at it in the game, because it's kind of hard to explain when it's out, because I don't mess with them enough, I don't think. But that's just kind of what it looks like. So I got all these spare parts. So I can keep that crane running, I think, for a while, as long as we don't have any board issues with it like that. But it is a bonus. And like I said, I do have to put the prize sensor in the new one, which it is here. This is the prize sensor. You can see all the sensors here on the back of it. And it has 4 pins on this connector. And I think the wiring, I only have 2 pins from the new board. So I'm going to have to figure out what the pinouts are on this and basically hack the other harness and get what I need from it to go to this. And then I'll be able to do payout rates and stuff like that on the new crane. But I just going to kind of look at some of the old stuff that I have, what I can salvage. Nothing else. Might use this on Mike's candy crane at the house, and then be able to put a little bit better prizes in it. But thanks for watching. I'm gonna hopefully get with Mike this weekend, and we'll get on that multi-combat. See ya.